medicine on it?
What's up, fam? Good, beautiful morning. It is our second day of school here in the JesssFam house, and things are going a lot smoother today than they did yesterday. If you didn't see my last video, I encourage you to go watch that so you can appreciate this video just a little bit more. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon because it's only 9 in the morning. They've been so silent and just paying attention. This is so awesome. Landen has also been doing amazing. He's on his break right now, so he went upstairs. But things have been going so well. Also, we decided, actually, I think I talked about this in our last video a little bit, but we decided that it was best that Lilia does her work upstairs in her room. It's just less bodies in one room, and she doesn't really need help like the ones down here need help, although the ones down here have not needed too much help today, and I'm super thankful for that. Like, I think she's about to go on her recess too. This is turning into Addie's desk over here because Lilia does her work upstairs. I am in love with this Amazon Fire Kids Edition tablet. I'm trying to separate the kids' like fun time from their school time, and I've gotten a lot of questions on what we're doing about Addie for preschool. It's kind of a disaster, so I'll get into that in a little bit, but I am just reading about this Amazon Fire Kids Edition tablet. I absolutely love it, especially for their school stuff because it has easy access to all of their educational content on here. So since preschool is kind of up in the air for her right now, I've decided that at this point in time, we're doing preschool from home. There's really no point in getting her and signing her up for anything right now because everything is from home anyway. So this tablet is by far my favorite thing to use. You can set like bedtime curfews and stuff on it, so if you're using it for things like that, but personally what I use it for, my favorite feature about it is that with Learn First, you can actually block access to certain videos and games until they meet the specific education targets that you want them to meet. This one is the 10-inch, but it also comes in a 7-inch, an 8-inch, and a 10-inch. This kid-proof case is pretty much completely, trust me, unbreakable. But if it does break, don't worry, it has a 2-year worry-free guarantee. It also comes with a 1-year subscription of Free Time Unlimited, which has all the cool stuff on it. It has like 20,000 different games, videos, kid-friendly books, Audible audiobooks on here. But I feel like it's just very education-based, so that's why I decided to go this route this time when it comes to like our school time around here. Do you like it too? Yeah, and it doesn't break. We've just broken so many iPads. So if you guys want to get your own, they come in a bunch of different colors, sizes. I'll have a lot more information about it. Go ahead and click my link down in the description. But so far, we've really been liking it. Boys are on their break. This is so funny though. Oh, of course he's gonna walk away when I talk about it. Mowgli has not left Mango's cage since like pretty much we brought her home. He literally just sits in front of her cage all day long. And yesterday I took her out and I put her on my bed, Mango, and Mowgli ran up and sat next to her and just like laid to her next to her the whole time. And neither of them seemed threatened by each other, which I was a little bit worried about. They're on their 15-minute break, so I think we're gonna feed Mango. And you do like 80% veggies and like 20% bugs. Hold on, I gotta put her medicine on it. So today I'm making her some salad. It's okay. It has kale, spinach, and baby arugula in it, and then also I got her butternut squash too, which she really likes, but I don't want her to have any of this until after she eats her greens because that's more of like a treat, so I'll give her maybe like one of that. I feel like I'm being so extra for this little lizard. She was very underweight and very dehydrated when we got her, and she was a rescue, if you don't know. We have different vitamins and stuff that we have to put on her food. I don't know if that's like normal. I'm not sure how long we're supposed to do it. I'm gonna go back and ask the store that we got her from to see how long we should probably do it for. Actually, if there's any like bearded dragon experts on there, please, I would love your opinion and input. Yes, love. Oh, look, she sees the food.
Oh, not yet, Mango.
Oh my gosh, you guys, don't overwhelm her.
What?
I read that hand feeding her is a really good way to encourage like bonding, especially when you have an adoptee with a new family, or I guess just bonding in general, because even if you had like a baby, you would want to bond with it as well. But hand feeding is a really good way to like build that trust. Okay, not if you put it right on her face though. Just wiggle it a little bit, and if she wants it, she'll come to you.
Wait, no.
Stop moving your there you
Can I put the medicine on it? Oh, she's in the go. I'm gonna Oh, she actually blocked my finger.
go. See, it feels kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
It like doesn't really hurt. Oh, you guys, it's 10 o'clock. You guys, this break is over. Finally, for the first time in, oh my God, over a week, it's actually not smoky outside. It's like just a tiny bit hazy, but it's good enough for the kids to play outside today. Thank goodness. So they're on their lunch break right now and they are outside. So they're on their lunch break right now and they're outside on their scooters, skateboards. This is pretty cool, huh? First school recess, you guys get to come outside and play on your skateboard. You guys have like 10 minutes until you need to be back on, okay? Also behind our house, they have been doing so much construction. They're building a road back behind here. And these last like 3 days, sometimes they're like out there all day and sometimes they're not out there at all. And these last like 3 days, they've been out there doing so much. They might finally be actually almost ready to like pour the pavement down because they have all this. I'll have to go upstairs and show you because you can see out of our back window, but look at this. How cool is that? Just have like big old tractors next to your house. You don't see this every day. They're doing something. So basically right next to our house, this is gonna stay like a water reservoir area, but there was a canal, like a natural canal that went from here all the way down that way. And so since they're building a road this way, they had to build like a bridge to go through that way for the water to go through. So that's what they're working on right now. These are the shapes. So you have a circle. What's this one?
Heart, diamond, square.
Good girl. Here's your pink.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you know your numbers? What's this one?
1,
Good. This one?
2, 3, 4, 7.
Good job. This is so cool. I got this canvas off of Photo Wall. I'll link it down below. I think they gave us a 25% off code too. I know, right? Isn't that cool? I think it's JesssFam 25. I'll link it down in the description. But I have been searching everywhere for something to go above. Okay, let's just talk about this little section right here for a second. This right here has just been a work in progress. As you can see, we've had this here, I think like since we moved in. What happened was we bought it thinking that we wanted to use it in the shoe closet and we ended up not using it. So it's just been sitting here. And the reason it's like picked apart is because you have to actually bolt it to the wall. Like, so I can't just put it together and have it sit there. It's like this. That's actually the exact same one, except this one is bolted to the wall. So we've just had this sitting here and this big old space right here that needed something. I have been in love with just like the white, the gray, white, green looking colors. So that's kind of this color scheme in this living room. As you can tell, we've got like, you know, gray couch, gray floors, gray walls, and then like green and white. We've got gray, green, you know, just like light and bright colors in here, which I am so loving. So, bum-ba-da-dum, boom. This is perfect to go right. I think I'm gonna go, isn't it nice? Do you like it?
It has a wall mount.
Oh, okay. So you know what though? Everything on their site, you can completely customize by size. So like that could, this comes in like anywhere from like a super small one to a super big one. I got one that was like kind of in the middle.
I had 0. This is the first canvas I ever wrapped and built, and it probably took me about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and no issues. Oh, so happy, look at it. So go hold it over here real quick. Let me see how it's gonna look on that wall. I kind of guessed on the sizing. So the leaf goes on the other side. Nope, it goes from the side.
Huh?
From the side. Like, turn it sideways. Either way.
What?
Like that. There you go.
That's weird.
I like it. It looks good, yeah?
No, it should be up right.
That's like how it is in the picture.
That doesn't look right to me. I don't like that. I like it up and down.
Let me see, put it up and down. It's supposed to go like that.
I know, but that just doesn't, a plant doesn't grow like that. It grows like
Yeah, it does. It's a tree. You think it should go up and down?
I do.
I don't think so. I think it should go like from the side. I'll ask Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because that's where like...
Y'all missed out on the debate.
Y'all missed out on the debate, because I'm gonna post it on Instagram, and whichever one gets more likes is the way that we're doing it. Oh, you got me! Oh, thank you! Alright, you guys, so as you guys just saw, the second day of school went a lot smoother than the first day of school went. I feel like we will eventually get into kind of the hang of things. I really don't know. Okay, I'm curious. Where do you live, and are kids allowed to be in school where you live? And what's your opinion on it? I'm really curious. Go to my last Instagram post, comment on there. YouTube likes to disable my comments, as well as a lot of other family vloggers, which is so frustrating. Does anybody know, like, does anybody work for YouTube and like can hit me up and let me know if that's ever gonna get resolved? Because at this point it's just completely, it doesn't make any sense. Newer family channels never have this problem, so if you're like an up and coming family vlogger, like they don't just take away your comments. It's just like literally was a little spurt of, oh, we should take away comments. They took away a very select few of people's comments, and then it just seems like they have no intention of ever giving them back. Whatever. Anyway, so go comment on my last Instagram post, let me know. Also, when it comes to Addie's preschool, so the way that this works, I know I talked about this a little bit last year, but if you're like on the newer side, so Addie is 3 years old. She will be 4 in November. So she will be 4 years old this year. In the past, and probably in some other states, I'm not too sure, next year she would be going into kindergarten. But in California, if you're born between August and December, before you go to kindergarten, you go to something called transitional kindergarten, also known as TK. She is the only one of my kids that I'm actually gonna have that experience with. She's the only one that's born between those 2 times. Tanya and Kaden were born during those 2 times, but they're not here during school. Next year, instead of going to kindergarten, she is going to be going to transitional kindergarten, which is basically just kindergarten. It's basically just extra year of kindergarten. It's still in like public school. There's nothing, you know, it's just like an extra year of kindergarten really. But all of my kids before kindergarten all had 2 years of preschool. So I had full intentions of signing her up for preschool this year, but now with everything going on, I just don't know. I don't know what to do. So at this point in time, what we're doing, as you guys saw, you saw a little bit earlier, I didn't show too much of it, but I do have like a preschool routine with her. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that, and I could like show you kind of what I do for preschool with her at home. I do things like work on her name, work on her numbers, her shapes, her letters, things like that. But she craves the attention of other peers. Whenever schools do go back into session, if they go back into session, I don't even know like if that's even a thought right now, but if they do go back in, maybe at that point I'll put her in something like that is in person. But what are you parents doing out there? What are you guys doing? I'm so curious how things work where you're at, and like if you think that it's a good decision or not. Yes, love? Okay, Landen just finished washing himself in the bath, so I'm gonna go tend to my children. But as always, go follow me on Instagram and go send me a DM, talk to me on there. But that's kind of what we're doing right now. That's kind of our plan for the moment, because there's not really, I mean, how can you even plan for anything at this point? All I know is that Halloween better not be canceled, because I'll just cry. Halloween can never be canceled in my house. We're gonna do something regardless, but like, is trick-or-treating gonna be a thing? Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. It looks like the California cases are finally going down, so I'm hopeful that they will continuously decrease and we can go into somewhat of some kind of a normalcy. So that's it for today's video, guys. Lilia's makeover tour. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about that. That will be my next video, so look out for that. So other than that, we'll talk to you in our next video. Bye, guys.